Every one of us have habits that they want to get rid of. The habits that make our lives harder and slows our progress in life. So today I'm giving you 5 habits that you need to get rid of in order to start 2023 strong. No matter how good, successful or disciplined you are, we all have habits that we want to remove from our lives. Some people are aware of their bad habits and they're constantly trying to remove them. Other people also aware of their habits but they do nothing. But most of the people have a feeling that they're in a constant loop, that they have missed something or haven't done something, and they feel that they haven't been enough. At the end of the day, you're feeling tired and unhappy. Tired because you wasted all your energy on unnecessary things. On the flip side, you haven't done the things you're supposed to do. Well, today is my duty to help you break those cycles and take charge of your life. So the first habit that we all need to get rid of is procrastination. This habit probably does the most damage to all of us, and I'm actually guilty myself of this one, but I'm surely moving forward. We all know, at least deep inside, what we need to do in order to progress in life. However, we always choosing the short-term comfort or satisfaction over the long-term success. I know it is how our brain works. It is much easier for our brain to see a short-term benefit over some kind of long-term future goal. However, we can use some tips and tricks and hack our brain in order to succeed. First of all, dealing with procrastination, you should use the 4-stage method for the habits. So all those 4 stages are the same as in my previous video, so I'll repeat them, which is the cue, the craving, the response, and the reward. Next, if you have some kind of career, activity, or project goal, try to break down into smaller pieces. Write every piece down with the progress and the milestones, and before doing any of the smaller pieces, say it out loud. Studies show that if you say out loud your goal, say the exact date and time when you're going to complete that goal, it increases significantly the chances that you're going to do it. Another tip to successfully execute your plans or the goals is to break down your goals into small pieces, and after every, for example, 10% completion milestone, reward yourself. And when you reach 100 completion milestone, you can reward yourself with much bigger prize. And most importantly, to beat your procrastination, track your progress. Mark every goal in your calendar. Second habit that has a huge impact on your everyday energy is skipping the gym or any other physical activity. Doing this by default reducing your energy levels. So further, it reduces the chances that you're gonna do the things that really matters to you. So how to avoid it? Well, I would say make it as appealing as possible. First of all, choose the time which suits you the best. For example, going to the gym in the morning or during the lunch break or after the work. Also, the reward is the big part of going to the gym. Reward can be in the form of your favorite protein shake after the gym or a Netflix. I would recommend taking physical activity at least 3 times a week. Also, choose the gym which is most convenient for you place-wise. For example, you can choose the gym near your home, near your work, or somewhere in between. Track your progress by making a body shot after each gym session. Or even better, if you can send your picture to the person you trust so they can hold you accountable. Another habit you need to get rid of is staying up late. That thing really ruins your sleep cycle. It also disbalances your body, which eventually leads to uneven energy distribution. And even if you have really exact plan what to do that day, shortage of energy might ruin your plans and make it almost impossible to execute. What's more is that inconsistent sleep tends your body to recover slower. Also, it disbalances the hormones in your body, and lastly, it reduces the energy outputs. So I would recommend 2 things in order to get rid of this bad habit. The first thing that helped me is the rules set for myself. I set an exact time when I go to sleep every day, or at least on the weekdays. And the second thing that helped me tremendously is the different mobile apps. The next bad habit that probably affects us all is our phones. So generally, social media, news, and general phone usage, no need to say. Nowadays, computers and cell phones take a huge amount of time and energy from us. Plus, the studies show that it increases the chance to be depressed or feel anxiety. If you use your phone for work purposes, it's fine. You should do that. But if every time you feel bored, you take up your phone and checking out the social media or the news, you should cut it off. It's really damaging for all of us. To get rid of this habit, I would have two recommendations how to do this. First one is finding yourself every time you turn on social media. For example, $1 each time you turn on Instagram or Facebook. Another way to do this is to remove the apps from your screen. Not deleting the apps totally, but removing them from the screen. It's gonna take more time to find them, which gonna be not so attractive for you. Fifth habit that draining from us energy the most is overthinking. This one is probably one of the hardest habits to deal with. So first of all, I would recommend you to go to a professional therapist. But there are a few things that you could do yourself. And one of them is to changing your mindset. Try to focus on things that are happening right now in the present. And do not think about the things that already passed. Also, do not think about the things that you cannot change anymore. And try to not to focus on the future, what if scenarios. Another thing you can do is meditation. Finally, try to get busy. Find some kind of new hobbies, activities, maybe project, so you can keep your mind occupied all the time. So my tip of the day would be not implement or remove habit all at once. For most of the people, it might be, well, too overwhelming. In this case, I would recommend to start small. For example, write down 3 to 5 habits that you want to change and try to implement them. Also, please use a 2-minute rule. So the 2-minute rule is the rule which requires for your habits to execute no longer than 2 minutes for each habit. If you manage to do 2-minute habit, you can progressively add some time. For example, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, and so on. So that's it for today, guys. My name is Roman Winsberg. Thank you for watching and see you next time.